The war cry of the giants of motorsports can be heard across the battlefields that span what is now the DC metro area. But that urban influx can do little to stifle the dirt-turning mean machines that will fire their final shot in this grassroots monster shootout.
Hi again, everyone, and welcome to the Prince William County Fairgrounds here on Monster Power. We're in Manassas, Virginia for the final day of this three-way monster truck battle we've been watching for the last 2 weeks. It started in Martinsburg, West Virginia in a mud bath. We continued here last night on a relatively nice track considering how awful the weather had started. Today we have clear skies. It should be 100%. All the trucks are back and running after yesterday's carnage. Just stay with us. We're going to have a nice full show for you today here on Monster Power. Back at the Prince William County Fairgrounds in Manassas, Virginia. This is the third in 3 events featuring these machines from the state of Virginia. Tamale, Buckshot, and the Equalizer. We're going to start things off just like yesterday with RIchie, Yatsko, and Tamale. Round 1 relay competition. Not bad, much more aggressive than he was yesterday. We'll have to see what he has when he comes back for his second hit. In round 2 wheelies. I don't know that that one will stand, but it was a solid effort that he made right there. The rear wheels kicked him back down, though. I think he wanted to stand the front end up a little more than that. Not bad, though, to start things off. That will set the stage. Out now comes Brandon Budd in Buckshot out of Culpeper, Virginia. Big Hummer, originally part of Craig Christensen's monster truck racing team, ended up in Canada, now here in Virginia, and Brandon Budd getting the job done. That will reset the stage for Mike Hawkins. Brandon definitely gave him something to go after. He didn't leave anything on the table there. He had nice and high over top of the elevated car stacks we have here. Now we'll see what Mike Hawkins has. He took a clean sweep last night, even with problems. He's gotten this truck back together after some lengthy repairs. He broke a blower belt, throttle stuck wide open on him. And in the process of getting that truck shut down, he broke a fuel valve. They've had to do a lot of repair work to get this truck ready for this evening's competition. Here he goes, attempt number 1. Beautiful wheel stand out of the Equalizer. Almost completely vertically, stood it straight up and down. Not the hang time we saw out of him last night, but it was a good effort.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to decide.
Definitely going to rival what Brandon Budd just did. I mean, Buckshot had the hang time, but Equalizer had the vertical air.
Right next to the yellow souvenir.
And it's going to go to Buckshot in round number 1. We're going to get ready for wheelies. Round 2. RIchie Yatsko coming back to the track. Let's see what he's got in Tamale. RIchie out of Stevens City, Virginia. Huge launch for Tamale. Bed coming apart on him again. Busted that body all up last night. They got it back on the truck, but it looks like it's coming apart again. That was a solid start to round number 2, and that's going to give the next 2 something to go after for sure. Here's another look at it, and this is from way up on the knoll. You can see just how high he got up over the obstacles. Here's from up in the stand.
Clear the entire stack.
Again, you see the body taking a beating. There we go, Brandon Budd in Buckshot. Got the wheelie win in round number 1. He had to do some extensive repair work on this truck as well. He broke an input shaft yesterday, taking off in round 1 of time trials. Perfect! Perfect hit, nice and high up over the cars. So between he and Richie, this is going to be pretty tough. Judged on crowd approval, a lot of hang time lands right at the peak of the up ramp when they go racing. It's a down ramp for wheelies. Buckshot giving Mike Hawkins something to go after. I should say that Tamale and Buckshot both giving Mike quite a chore right here in this second round of wheelies. This is his final shot to get something done. At this point yesterday, Mike was ahead. Now he's going to have to go some. Not bad at all, but I don't think it's going to get the job done. Very dusty and dry compared to yesterday as well. You can see all the dust kicking up here on the track. We'll take another look real quick.
This is going to be tough. That's why I need you to cheer for only the truck.
You can see it was a perfect shot, but not the hang time we saw of the first two. So it's between Brandon Budd and Richie, and it is going to be Richie, Yatsko, and Hot Tamale. Wheelie winner here in round 2. Time trials coming up next. Obstacle course racing. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Prince William County Fairgrounds at Manassas, Virginia. We're getting ready for monster truck time trials, obstacle course racing. This track does not quite suit two trucks at the same time, but we're going to run them against the clock, and they should produce some pretty fast runs. He takes off and gets sideways, though. That could be an indication of a broken axle. Richie Yatsko struggling here in Hot Tamale. As one wheelie went under him. Slide, see where the water truck went around, and he could have hit a patch of water there on the starting line. That could have been why it kicked sideways. We'll have to take another look at it. You can see they've taken the bed completely off the truck. That body was damaged yesterday, and damage continuing today. Here we'll get another look at it. Watch the takeoff. I think he may have just hit a patch of water there on the starting line. It looked like all 4 tires were spinning in the dirt. He had a chance to look at the track, and this is not a total loss because it's the best of 2 rounds that takes the overall in time trials. So it's a 22 and change that Brandon Budd will have to go after. Brandon Budd out of Culpeper, Virginia, the big Hummer known as Buckshot. Very, very conservative takeoff, an indication that there is indeed some standing water or mud on that starting line. Gets around that corner beautifully. Final watch. All the way over. 17.13 for Brandon Budd. Buckshot taking the new fast time. We'll take another look at it, and you'll see he kind of rolls off the starting line. If you look just behind him there,
You can see a small patch of water. That might have been just what spun RIchie Yatsko on the starting line.
Souvenir kit, signed and autographed. You can pick up a flag, pick up
Brandon around this corner, and this was a perfect corner. Especially for all the standing water that's down there. He motored right around
got it going. Here it comes.
Now, Mike Hawkins in the Equalizer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Mike Hawkins.
He's going to go after a 17-13. He topped himself by the end of time. Sideways off the line as well. It looks like that puddle might be right under their left rear tire. Very, very hard into the corner. And a little bobble coming out. A huge leap across the finish line, though, at a 15.85. He will most definitely take over first place with that run right there. Mike Hawkins in the Equalizer showing him something here, and you can kind of see where that water is, and that really hurts them on the starting line. Brandon Budd may have done himself a favor taking off so conservatively, but he did not get around that corner the way Mike Hawkins did, and then Mike just put the foot to it coming over the finish line. 15.85 is the time to beat going into the second round of time trials.
Okay, here we go.
Here comes RIchie Yatsko. Plays it smart, didn't blast it off the starting line, but he's a bit conservative coming over the car stacks. Now he's going to get into this corner nice and hard. Spins out a little bit. This is hurting him. The clock is ticking away. Slides across the center track. 2070, not going to do it, so he's going to give up a racing win right there. But still holding on to that wheelie win. He could take the overall, so long as Brandon Budd does not come out of here with a racing victory. We'll have to wait and see. Budd is up next in Buckshot. Here he comes. Brandon Budd is round one time a 17.13. Question is, can he now outrun the 15.85 put down by Equalizer? A little less conservative off the start than he was in his first pass. Gets into the center track mogul there after the quad, and he is all over the end of this course. I'm going to go ahead and say Mike Hawkins just won himself another Monster Truck Time Trial Award. Finishing up, Brandon Budd going to be disappointed in that one, a 22.10, not even close to his own first round time. And that water got the best of him. You can see down there at the end, they re-watered the track, and they may have overdone it a little bit. It is real slick down at that end.
I think we're good to go.
Now waiting. Mike Hawkins in the Lucas Oil Equalizer.
This gentleman swept his last night. His best time was 14.4. Tracked a little winner.
15.85.
We'll see what happens.
That is the unofficial winning time right now. That's the time he lays down. Now he's going to try to beat that time. Not to get a win, just for bragging rights. Oh, he's into the guardrail. Started sliding to his right. And when he tried to correct, the front tire collected the guardrail and just dragged him over further. There's no way he's going to beat his own time at this point, but it doesn't matter. He's got the racing victory. Huge leap across the finish line. Very powerful run. And he's into the guardrail again at a 29.75, but that time doesn't matter. He still
will take the time trial win. And he'll take that momentum on into Freestyle. So now all three of these guys are set up to potentially take this overall tonight. You see, each one of them has one win in an event here. Equalizer with the 1585. He didn't get as close as I think he wanted to last night's time, and this should have been a better course. Freestyle is coming up next here on Monster Power. We are back at the Prince William County Fairgrounds in Manassas, Virginia. We are getting ready to watch RIchie Yatsko take hot tamale over this track in Freestyle. Talked to Mike Hawkins, and he even thought that RIchie should have won the Freestyle last night. RIchie spent a lot more time on the track. Mike's truck broke after about 2, maybe 3 moves. This is a spectacular end with sparks and fire, but I think Mike differed with the judges a little bit. RIchie tested the truck out over the racing lane. The truck sounds a lot stronger than it did last night. He's going to need as much power as he can get in this run because he not only has Mike behind him, Brandon Buckshot is out here at 100%. So he's got 2 hard chargers coming after him, so he's got to lay something down. See if he lines up racing lane with a huge hit. Beautiful leap across the van stack. Sky Wheelie landed on the rear tires. Did some nice air in this run. I'd say he outdid the run he did yesterday already. Only a few moves. Let's see what he's got left in hot tamale. He's got a tendency to lay down these marathon freestyle. The water on the track seems to be a bit of a problem getting the truck straightened up for the jumps. Now we're seeing smoke come out from down around where the brake rotor is. Keep an eye on that. A lot of smoke coming out of the rear end of that truck. Have to take a look at whatever that is. See if he's going to go for another move. I thought he was going to park it right there on account of all the smoke. And now he's playing with it. Almost got himself in trouble right there. He may have something wrong in the rear dip. I'm not sure. When he stood on it, all kinds of smoke came pouring out of there. It was a good run for RIchie, though. You can't take anything away from him. He did come out here and give it a shot. It seems like the truck may have been mechanically impaired again. It took a beating in the wheelie contest, so we'll wait and see how that run stands up. It's a good run for RIchie. Now Brandon Buckshot out of Pulpit, Virginia starts things off with a huge leap over the van stack. Nice airtime there over the racing lane. Right there's the trick. He gets it turned around very, very quickly to head to the next move. Donut here in front of the grandstands. Into the guardrail. Doesn't slow him down at all. We'll see what Brandon Budd picks on next at Buckshot. He's taking out both days of stored aggression that he has on this track because he did not make it past the first round of racing at 12 below, and it hung him on the first jump of cars. He was only able to compete in the wheelie competition before the truck broke in the input shaft. Now he's showing him something here in freestyle. Another huge leap for Brandon, but hard landing on the rear end coming down. Nice power shot across the racing lane. Let's see what Brandon Butt has left for this crowd here in Manassas. Another donut, real close to the rail. Puts the front end of the truck into the rail this time. He's going to hang it up or he's going to pick on something else. A low-level flight over the racing line to keep that momentum up. Nice hit there. Beautiful launch out of Buckshot. Down in the end zone and again up against that guardrail. Huge hit. Brandon Butt is getting all the air there is to get out here at Buckshot. Rather dramatic sight with the Ferris wheel in the background and all the fairgoers down here on the front stretch. Oh, try to get a wheelie out of it right there. There's not a whole lot of room to work with to get a wheelie. He's going to wrap things up right here, it looks like. Very good run out of Brandon Butt and Buckshot. It was solid. It had some spectacular moments. And you can hear from the roar of the crowd. It sounds like he's going to take the top spot here in freestyle. He gets into the guardrail again right there. I think he was trying to come out and wave. The truck didn't want to stay up on that pile. Bring it on back around. Truck seems in good shape after that run. He took a few hard hits to the rear end of this truck, but it doesn't seem to have hurt the big hammer at all. Again, that is a storied chassis he's running in that thing. See him just stop over there in front of Mike Hawkins, challenge him a bit. Now you're on board with Mike Hawkins. We've had this camera under here all night. We haven't got to it as Equalizer pulls out for his freestyle. Good start for him. You can see how close they're getting to these rails to try to keep the trucks at speed. Nice shot there. Well, there was a bit of an odd sound. It sounded like he was getting a lot more throttle than it was taking. I'm not sure what happened there. We'll have to keep an eye on that. He's laying on it. It sounds like the tranny might be slipping a little bit. It's hard to tell right now. Remember, they did a bunch of damage to this truck yesterday, so they're going to have to... get in there and diagnose whatever that is. When they're done here tonight, hopefully they'll hold together long enough for him to finish a run, and he's going to have to go for it to knock up Brandon Butt. And gets sideways. Into the guardrail again. Well, I don't want to speculate that he might be having a steering issue with that truck. It is
It looks like that when he stands on it, the steering ram is pushing the rear wheels out to the left, which is he's going to kind of do a donut. I think he may be having the steering problem. That engine sounds a little bit rough. He's using every inch of this narrow little track. He's going to finish it right up against the rail, and they're going to shut him off right there. They either shut him off or the truck decided to quit. There's a lot of smoke coming out of the engine. Got a nice big cheer from the crowd. Mike climbing out. I can tell you right now, he wanted to do more. He did not get everything he wanted out of that truck. And there you see it. Big puddle of oil in the dirt. We'll accept those accolades. Let's see who won this freestyle. Brandon Buckshot taking the overall. That is 2 of 3 events he was able to take the overall, so he'll finish this little tour with an overall victory for all 3. What a weekend it's been here, and what a week it's been for us. We want to thank the Monster Truck Racing League for all they've done. Thank you for joining us here on Monster Power. We will see you down the road.